Hello everyone and welcome to SG Now, bringing you the latest stories about your community. I'm Jimmy T.
And I'm Marilyn Li. Our stories today are going to give you cravings, food cravings.
And if you have an empty stomach, beware because today our stories are about food, and more food.
Did you know that most of the vanilla beans used to make ice cream comes from Madagascar and Indonesia?
But you know what? When I think about ice cream, where does it actually come from? That's why we have Singapore's Museum of Ice Cream here.
Our CityJos Kathleen has all the answers about the history and the production of ice cream. She dropped in at Singapore's Museum of Ice Cream. It's only the third in the world.
So let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Kathleen, CityJos reporting for Singapore 1. Can you guess where we're going today? You can literally smell ice cream the moment you step foot into this area. There are 14 multi-sensory installations, including Singaporean-inspired lifestyle installations like ice cream potongs and even the famous Dragon Playground. I'm ready in my cute little fit. Are you ready? Let's go! Museum of Ice Cream is designed to be a culturally inclusive environment and community, inspiring human connection through the power of ice cream. Do you actually know the history of ice cream? This is where you find out. From the Italian gelato to the Turkish dondurma, this is their first international location out of America. Go through the Dragon Playground obstacle or take a picture on the giant banana swing. Every corner is Insta-worthy. Unlimited ice cream is available from apple pie ice cream to even our local potong ice cream. They have weekly local flavors such as pulut hitam, bandung, taro boba, even normal flavors like chocolate. Look at my generous topping of sprinkles. I love it. In between filling your tummy, there are multi-sensory locations where you can touch, feel, and play. Even take pictures of the cute giant ice creams. Finally, a massive sprinkle pool awaits you at your last stop. Be sure to take pictures before you end your journey.
Bye! See you!
I have just recently ended the tour and I'm personally quite a sweet tooth, so my tummy is happy and I've gotten enough Instagram-worthy photos for the month. I've even gotten myself a little cute souvenir at the gift shop, so make sure you come down with an empty stomach because the free flow ice cream is gonna fill you up. So let me finish my last ice cream in peace. This has been CityJos Kathleen from Singapore 1. Bye!
Thank you, Kathleen. Looking at all those clips makes me want an ice cream now.
Actually, I'd rather be in the sprinkle pool, just relaxing. I could do that for hours and hours.
Hours and hours. I could be just fine with the all-you-can-eat ice cream bar.
Speaking of ice cream bars, in Singapore, we have the local flavors such as the red bean ice kacang, the cendol, the teh tarik, and even one of my favorites is the beer-flavored ice cream.
Beer-flavored, yeah.
Okay. Moving on from ice cream, we have our tasty story coming up from CityJos Leo.
There are many bake shops all over Singapore. Some are home-based businesses, some are actual shops. I visited a traditional bakery along Upper Paya Lebar Road. Join me as I check out the Big Bakery. Big Bakery is a shop that Mr. Tan took over from its original owner 30 years ago. He has been working wonders in the kitchen since then, together with his wife, Madame Kenneth Liang. I was amazed with the many products they offer. Tarts, cake, donuts, to name a few. Truly a foodie haven. As someone who enjoys baked goodies, visiting the shop was a feast for the eyes. It's very tempting to buy many items, but let's have a closer look at one of them, the apple crumble. The apple crumble is the best seller. The recipe has been enhanced over the years, and Mr. Tan says he is happy a lot of people like it. Madame Candy allowed me to see her in action, so let's enjoy this rare access to the kitchen. After mixing the ingredients for the crust, she lays out the crust on the mold. Then she pours the apple mix. Depending on the demand, she prepares other variants too: banana, pineapple, and blueberry. She makes 60 to 100 assorted pies per day. She then puts the crumble topping, then places them in the oven. The oven can handle a maximum of 48 pies per batch. When they're ready, they are cooled at room temperature and placed in the fridge until they are purchased. With everything they sell at the big bakery, one visit isn't enough. When I dropped by the shop after a few days, I saw Madame Candy prepare the dough for hot dog buns and cream-filled pastries. Knowing how busy she is, I offered some help.
Can I help you? How come, Hey, I can help you.
Better luck next time. Maybe I should apply as an intern. While the kitchen activity looks seamless, it has not been smooth sailing for the business due to COVID.
Last time is a many white. It's all office here. Here no housing board, all office one. Now it's a close already. 2% come only 3%.
There are busy days and relatively quiet ones. But overall, the volume of customers has fluctuated over the last several months.
Morning, afternoon, people walking, after buy to go home eat. Morning come to eat the breakfast. See how my Q1. Now no office, just buy to crumble. Better auntie for crumble, no crumble auntie die.
I asked Madame Candy if they had considered delivery services, and here's what she had to say.
Auntie don't know English. You must do it ready. You must one person see the computer. You want do what, auntie don't want. Auntie also old already. But auntie English letters you do like what? Auntie don't know. ABC to check auntie know. Together auntie no know.
For now, Mr. Tan and Madame Candy remain enthusiastic about baking. They continue to persevere and put in long hours, waking up at 3 a.m., opening the shop at 5 a.m. to sustain the business. Such passion shows in the quality and variety of their products, which customers truly appreciate.
It's very difficult to find this kind of bread, which is kindly soft. It's an old school bread.
Their bread is fresh and also the price is quite reasonable. So I feel varieties of buns they have here compared to other places.
Apple crumble, in fact, all their flavors are good.
In the limited time I've spent at the big bakery, I felt the charm that traditional bake shops offer, a certain nostalgic and homey feel. No need for fancy lights nor modern shelves, because there is beauty in simplicity. Local business owners continue to work hard in spite of the challenges. What we can do as consumers is to support them the best way we can. This is Leo Caballes with Singapore One.
Thank you, Leo. Got you, bro.
Everyone is struggling during these COVID times, but it seems like it's the F&B small businesses that have it the hardest. The other day I went for my usual Pao Fun place and I think they're closed permanently. They're suffering, I'm suffering.
In the F&B sector have suffered more than a 50% drop in their earnings. That's really heartbreaking.
It's terrible. I mean, they work so hard. I cannot imagine the bakers waking up at 3 a.m. every day to bake. I'm definitely gonna go by and try some of their treats. And for those of you who are interested in the apple pie crumble, it's the Big Bakery 99 at 99 Upper Paya Lebar Road. They're open every day except Sundays. Over to you, Abby.
Hi, I'm Abby, and today I'm about to visit a good friend. His name is Morgan. He is a musician, and during the COVID-19 times, he went on to sell durians online. And eventually, he found a way to merge durians with his love for music. I bought him a special gift. it is durians. The smell of durians is very strong. I put it in 2 layers of clear film, put it into a paper bag, and then put it into a cooler bag. There's so many layers, and the smell is still there. So yeah, can't wait to meet my friend. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm a singer-guitarist and I've been doing music for the last few years. I've played in pubs, bistros, corporate events and weddings.
我们看着山下都市灯光，你说快乐和自由是穷人的天堂，这种想法我很喜欢。
Before the pandemic, times were really good. I was doing gigs and I think at my peak, I managed to get 11 gigs back to back with 2 days rest, and that cycle continues. It was very tiring, but definitely rewarding. But after this COVID, everything changed. All these opportunities are gone. Then we have to look for something else.
And that was when Morgan and his wife started an online business to sell durians.
包卫生，包安全，至少一盒450，看我们今天送多少给别人。
We managed to set up a Facebook page to build presence, and I also helped her design a logo for her brand. And so here it is, just pen and marker.
Morgan went on to live stream as a durian seller.
里面是有黑金猫山王的，可是是卖猫山王的价钱。Okay?
He then integrated music and songs into his live stream, and this increased his sales.
So we managed to sing just like what we do last time when we are doing our music gigs. But at the same time, he will just grab some Musang King and start eating and start commenting on how good the durian is. And that really works because after we eat, our expressions, our faces, the seed, and then people start placing order with us.
Morgan even wrote a song about selling durians called 老板不在乱乱卖, Boss not here so anyhow sell, but didn't use it for his business in the end.
It was funny. I thought it was funny, but we think about it and say that, hey, I think this song is gonna affect our profit margin greatly, so let's not use this song. But I thought I liked that song pretty much, so I actually submitted the song to one of the Singapore major songwriting competition, and I managed to get into the finals.
I think one thing that struck me about Morgan is that whatever life throws at him, he will just smile and keep going. Not all musicians can or are willing to transit into selling durians, because when you think of musicians, you think of, wow, so glamorous on stage. But Morgan just saw an opportunity and then thought it was fun and just hop on. And then in the end, he managed to find a way to merge durians into his music. While I may not be a fan of durians, Durian Meme has received raving reviews from durian lovers. So do show Morgan some love for both his music and his durians. This is Abby with Singapore One.
Thank you for that story, Abby.
The adaptability of Singaporeans is incredible. Jumping from music to selling durians, not the first idea I would ever have, but the true ingenuity and the passion of these folks.
Actually, I could really go for some durian pancakes or even durian ice cream now.
But eating a durian is surely a national pastime. So we're going to move away from food and go back in time to Singapore that many may have forgotten.
Yes, to a place where roosters roam freely, rent is just $30 a month.
Well, let's join CityJos' Syahirah, who has a story on the last kampong on mainland Singapore.
Like most Singaporeans, I've lived in a high-rise flat all my life and I'm used to the fast-paced lifestyle that we have over here. So it was surprising for me to learn that there is still a kampong in Singapore. I'm CityJos from Singapore One and I'm at Kampung Lorong Buangkok, the last surviving kampong in mainland Singapore. So let's travel back in time with me and explore this kampong. With the zinc roofs, wooden panels, and chickens running wild, it felt as though I was transported back in time. There are fewer than 30 families living here now. It is probably the only place in Singapore where you can pay rent for as low as $30. Some moved here recently, about a year, while some have called this place home for over 50 years, seeing their children move out as they continue growing old here.
Saya tinggal di sini sudah 50 tahun. Orang kampung seperti suka saya dan disuruh saya jadi tip di kampung inilah. Sekarang saya tak kerja 8 tahun. Ya cuma duduk sama ibunya lah. Nanti ibunya congkel-congkel bunga-bunganya. Jadi Pak Cik cuma tengok Pak Cik punya burung aja. Sudah tak ada kerja itu aja lah.
Since I'm already here, I'm gonna be honest, I am actually not a nature girl. I'm terrified of the chickens. You use computer?
No. I not use this all. Ya tengok TV aje lah. TV baring apa semua.
Di TV ada. Tak payah keluar lah.
Yeah, sometimes I go anywhere shopping center lah.
Saya biasanya pergi dekat Geylang aja. Geylang Serai.
Tak, dah gini-gini dah tak keluar. Semua yang beli semua anak kita.
Saya datang sini bantu-bantu aja. Saya bantu kampung susah, miskin dia saya kasih.
Cik jarang pergi. Pasal dah gini kan anak tak keluar kita.
Enggak, saya ada mobil. Saya naik mobil aja.
I walk sometimes. I walk sometimes I take bus. Sometimes lah. Most I take taxi.
That was the last rural village in Singapore. This has been CityJos, and I hope the tranquil lifestyle that they lead in the kampong, together with all its beautiful architecture, can be preserved and it won't disappear from this island entirely.
Thank you, Syahirah. Did you see those trophies that Abin Luden had for singing birds?
So many. Singing birds are very special. And it's good to know that amidst the hustle and bustle of modern Singapore, a slower pace of life can still exist.
I had a similar experience living in a kampong when I was in Hawaii.
That is unique.
Yeah, well, the tropics, Singapore, Hawaii.
So Hawaii was your kampong?
Yeah.
Well, even though the villagers are used to visitors, make sure not to trespass on their property if you're keen on visiting. Instead, check out guided tours available on the internet if you'd like a proper tour and a taste of kampong life.
Ladies and gentlemen, that marks the end of today's episode of SG Now. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Jimmy T.
And I'm Marilyn Li. Thank you and goodbye.
See ya.